Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Zeko Kelvinson and you are welcome to EKTV. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video and turn on the post notification. So on today's video, I'm going to talk about how to derive at a point of prayer. You know, there's a difference between a prayer point and then a point of prayer. The difference is that with a prayer point, you have your prayer points listed. So you enter into the prayer closet, going to pray your own prayers, you know, that this is what I'm going to pray about. So you already have that in mind as you enter into the place of prayer. And with the point of prayer, you get to a point where your own prayers are no longer relevant, but then you begin to pray God's prayers. You get to a point where God begins to give you his own prayer point. So your own prayer points becomes irrelevant. That's the difference between the two. And today's video, we are going to look at how to derive at a point of prayer. So to start with, you are just going to begin speaking in tongues. You know, when you start speaking in tongues, you are exerting your own energy into it. You are putting in your own energy. It gets to a place where the Holy Spirit just takes over. It's like you begin with kinetic energy and then boom, mechanical energy takes place. You see, when you start a car engine, the moment you start the engine begins to like rumble. It's not constant. I say a crossover over from here, something like that. And then it gets to a point where like it just begins to operate, it just begins to run like that at a constant flow with so much ease. Yeah, that is how it is. You begin praying in tongues, kinetic energy. The more you continue, Holy Spirit just takes over. Do not miss, you know. Now you realize that you are praying with so much ease. You are not praying with your own strength again, but you are praying with the strength of the Holy Spirit. So you are praying with so much ease. You just begin to flow. You are no more forcing it, but then you are just flowing. Mostly, it takes about 40 minutes to an hour to derive at a point of prayer just by speaking in tongues. You begin by speaking in tongues. So you are just speaking in tongues till you get to that point. All right. So it takes about 40 minutes to about an hour. Before the Holy Spirit takes over, one can be about 10 to 15 minutes. Mostly with me, it takes about 15 minutes. And then I realize that no, okay, the Holy Spirit has taken over. I'm no longer struggling to pray. I'm praying with the strength of the Holy Spirit. So that one begins with about 10 to 15 minutes. When you continue, the prayer points begins to come in about 40 minutes to an hour, thereabouts. Sometimes an hour or 30 minutes before the prayer points begins to come. But then all you need to do is you are just praying in tongues. You are just praying in tongues. So if it will take an hour for the prayer points to come, you are just praying in tongues for an hour. When you hit an hour, that's when the Holy Spirit begins to give you the prayer points to pray about. And then that's when actual prayer starts. You know, you may go with the aim of I'm going to pray for an hour. You hit an hour and then that's when God actually begins to give you his own prayer points. So at that point, that's when prayer begins for you. All right, so that's when prayer begins for you. So you continue like that. And when the prayer points starts to come, when God starts to give you his prayer points, like it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. So it can go on and on and on for like 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, thereabouts. Yeah. Just stay in the place of prayer. It's just haste in your flesh to like you've prayed enough, get up and go. But then you need to tame the flesh to like stay longer in the place of prayer. The more you are doing that, the more God continues to give you prayer points. So you can go on and on and on. So the key to deriving at a point of prayer is by staying longer in a place of prayer and then speaking in tongues and then staying longer there, taming yourself to stay longer there. When you do that, you are going to arrive at a point of prayer. And this is how I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I hope this video has blessed you and stay tuned on this channel for more. Have a great day. Bye bye.